A very good evening to one and all watching this lecture. Today we are going to speak about chemistry. Yes, you can see that I have kept atoms: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Yes, so you can see that I have shown Lewis structure in this. And that is nothing but I have shown the valence electrons. Correct. Let's take hydrogen. So hydrogen I have shown only one electron. Then in nitrogen I have shown total 5 electrons. Basically in all the shells I have shown only the valence shell. Okay. So one by one we will speak about each. We have nitrogen. So nitrogen atomic number is 7. So in first shell there will be 2 electrons, but in the second shell there will be the remaining 5 electrons. You can see in this nitrogen we have shown 5 electrons over here. Okay, so nitrogen is having 5 electron in its outermost orbit, so we say it as valence shell, like it's the outermost shell. Next we can see here hydrogen. So hydrogen, 2 hydrogen atoms are meeting together, that is nothing but a molecule. So this is a bond. Okay, there is a formation of bond between 2 hydrogen atoms which result in a bond, and this bond is nothing but a covalent bond between 2 hydrogen. Yes, a covalent bond is nothing but a bond in which there is a sharing of electrons. Okay, there is not a complete give or take of electrons, there is a sharing of electrons between these 2 atoms. So hydrogen here, it is forming a covalent bond. Yes. So next we are speaking about oxygen. So 2 atoms of oxygen are coming together and they are forming a molecule, that is O2. Okay, you can see that there is oxygen and oxygen. Again here also there is a sharing of electrons. This is a covalent bond. Okay, this is a covalent bond where 2 atoms come together. They make a bond by sharing of electrons. There is no complete transfer of electrons. Oxygen O2 is having a covalent bond here. So you can see in this Lewis structure that one oxygen is sharing 2 electrons. So 2 oxygen are sharing 2 pairs of electrons. Hence they form 2 bonds between them. That is 2 covalent bonds. Next you can see here a methane structure. This, even in the previous Lewis structure of methane and in this structure I have only shown a carbon with 4 bonds. Carbon forms 4 bonds. It is a tetravalent like atom. Okay, it makes 4 bonds. Okay, hydrogen, it is making only 1 bond, like oxygen is making 2 bonds. Here carbon is making 4 bonds, so it is tetravalent. In its outermost shell it has 4 electrons and hence it makes 4 bonds to satisfy its valency. You can see this, it's a model of a methane. Okay, tetravalency. Now a carbon has a tendency to make bonds with itself, that is nothing but cation, and they make like number of carbons come together and they make a huge chains. Chains can be branch also, it can be linear chains. And here you can see alkene. Okay, so double bond is formed between 2 carbon atoms. This is a alkyne. Triple bond is shown in this. Okay, this is a like I have joined one more carbon with the alkyne, and in this you can see here that I have substituted methane. Like I have removed one hydrogen and I have added chlorine in the previous picture, and in this picture I have added a bromine. This is known as mono-substituted methane. Like I am removing one hydrogen and I am attaching some other halo group. Okay, this is halo compounds. So I have just removed one hydrogen and added a compound like halogen. Okay, an atom. So you can see here this is a butane. Okay, butane is an alkane, single bonded, and you can see this is ethane. Again it's a single bonded compound, it comes in the family alkenes. You can see here that one carbon is surrounded by 4 hydrogen. Okay, that is what I told you, that it will form its valencies. It's a tetravalent carbon. Tetravalencies will be seen. Now you can see in this that carbon is attached with the another carbon. Okay, so somewhere you can see the middle carbon, it is a secondary carbon. Okay, since it is attached by 2 different carbons, so it is secondary carbon. Okay, when one carbon is attached with one carbon, that carbon is known as primary carbon. And here next is tertiary carbon. You can see that one carbon is surrounded by three different carbons. So this is tertiary carbon. Okay. See, again you can see, again you can just go behind and check primary, secondary and tertiary. This is a, like you can say, quaternary carbon. Okay. The middle carbon is a quaternary carbon since it is attached by four different carbon atoms. Okay. So it's a quaternary. So we learned about primary, secondary and tertiary and quaternary carbon. Thank you for watching this lecture.